Okay, listen. We're going to talk about Kendrick Lamar. We're going to talk about Control. The verse. We're going to talk about the responses, the comebacks, who did what, all that good stuff. When the weather turned the coldest, yo, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I had to cut Jay Electronica's verse. You're saying that Kendrick's verse is sick, but he isn't dissing anyone, which I agree with, and it's not worth the hype.
It's not worth the hype, no. I mean, I think it's like he's one of the best MCs around at the moment. The verse is sick, but it's just a matter of all this internet hype that's going around it, because the bar's set so low on lyricism at the moment.
Yeah. Kendrick has got bars, but there's too many, like, not even the bits that when he mentions people's names here, there's too many flips and schemes when you're talking about you're better off skydiving at the G5 with your granddad, with $5 with your granddad. Like, there's so much stuff in it. And I'm not even saying it's the best Kendrick verse I ever heard, because I think the one I've been talking about, Heaven and Hell, is the best, and the one with one where he's in the street with playing the drum.
That's it. Yeah. See, the thing is, I was listening to that the other day, and every single verse on that is. I mean, the thing about this is, it's a long verse as well. Like, always gonna
shut up.
That's the thing. Like, he don't shut up, but from the beginning to the end, you listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, but everything he said on that verse, I have heard other rappers say, like, who's the best, Kendrick, Jigga or Nas? Stuff like that. I've heard every single MC that's trying to make a name for themselves do that.
So let's talk about the controversial parts of what he said. Yeah. So the first thing people got at was him saying he's a king of New York.
Yeah.
Being a West Coast dude. Yeah. Do you think that the New York MC should be as offended as they are right now?
Well, obviously not, because if he said it in jest, then it's alright. If they think he said it seriously, then that would be insane, because he wouldn't say that anyway seriously, would he? Who the hell would
of course, but then at the same time, in my view, everything you say on a record, for the most part, on a song like that, is said in jest anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's going to come of this, and it's come of this with Joel Ortiz as well, which I've just queued up to play. Joel Ortiz is a ridiculous rapper who's kind of lost his way over the last few years. He's kind of got a little bit boring. He's come out on a version of this and absolutely heated it up. Like,
okay, right. We're gonna play as many as we can. The time we got, right? We're gonna play responses. I picked like 5 of that I thought were the best responses. Joel Ortiz came first, did his thing. I thought he was nice. Who else? Cassidy did a version.
Cassidy's ridiculous.
Cassidy was nice. Yeah. But Fred the Godson did one. Also, Graf did one. I thought.
Did Graf do one?
Yeah. If you go on Semtex, it's like he's got them all. Like,
It's 942 altogether, but we just picked the best 5. This is what I'm like. Like, if you're a relevant rapper already, say something. Please speak up. Joe Budden killed it.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. If you're relevant, speak up. If you're not a relevant artist, shut up. If Kendrick doesn't know you, shut up. If Kendrick's never heard of you, shut up. There's no reason for you to ever be speaking. And I think, like, that's the problem. A lot of people jumping on the bandwagon, trying to get their little 5 minutes of fame from that hype. Yeah,
that's how it always goes, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, and I think, like, Graf is not, I wouldn't say he's the most relevant rapper anymore, but Graf has always had the skill to hold down. Same with Cassidy. Cassidy, relevant, no.
Will always be about
skill, got that skill.
The thing is, like, if people want to take it like he's actually being serious and he's actually saying to all these guys, I like you, but I want to steal all your fans and kill you and rare. Not kill you as in kill, but lyrically kill you and take all of your market from your fans. Then that makes him sound like a total prick. But if he's just doing it for fun and it's just jokes, then obviously it's just jokes.
Of course it's fun.
None of those rappers he mentioned did a comeback, did they?
Of course not, because they're
because they know it's just jokes, yeah? But everyone else who's done a comeback, that's just crazy. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't care about it.
They're friends, they're cool.
Everyone got so mad about it. I just didn't care about it.
See,
it was like, I didn't care about it.
Speaking of irrelevant rappers, Papoose done his version.
Yeah.
Papoose, I used to be the biggest Papoose fan. Like, I got everything he's ever done. Last album, Nursery Dream, came out 42 years too late. Didn't like it, whatever. Papoose still does his thing, yeah? But he's come on this track. Now let's break down some facts first. The fact is, Kendrick Lamar brought out Papoose at the Summer Jam.
Yeah.
Right? Gave him some shine. Said, yo, I'm gonna give you some shine, homie. do your thing out of respect. Kendrick Lamar did that. Out of respect, Kendrick Lamar got on Papoose' album. Nobody wanted to be on Papoose' album. Who cares about Papoose' album? No one does. It's not 2003. No one cares about Papoose' album. Yeah? But Kendrick, the hottest guy right now, in the game, Kendrick said, you know what? Out of respect, I'm gonna try and get you some more sales. Yeah.
So why do you think Papoose is genuinely going nuts, or is he just joking around as well?
You can be, he said, it's all hip hop, but at the same time, you can't talk about saying, well, you molested, your mum's this, your mum's that, all this kind of stuff. Friends or no friends, if any of my friends make a track and say, Jen, what you molested, your mum's this, your mum's that, friend or no friend, that's the end of it.
But it's like a professional trigger point, like. Because he started talking about the rappers from New York. Why would he need to talk about rappers from New York? Because all the rappers from New York are mad competitive, and they're going to come on and do versions of it and keep his name in the press for the next however long. That's exactly what's going to happen. If you do, and if Papoose does that, Papoose is going to talk about stuff like that, because Papoose is raw.
Yeah, that's true. Like, Pap is always rep for Brooklyn. Pap was always rep for New York. He's always been about repping for New York. And the reason he said he took it so personally because you're dissing New York, I've got to say something. I understand that. I feel like Graf did it for that reason. I feel like Fred the Godson did it for that reason. I feel like a lot of the New York guys who spoke up, Mano spoke up, but not on a kind of a different angle. But they did it for a certain... They had the same reason, but they didn't take it personally. Start talking about a man's family. Now, Pat might be about it in a way where he knows that Kendrick ain't gonna do nothing. Because, you know what I mean? Pat is always let it be known, he keeps the burner running. So if it's whatever, you know what I mean? He's good, he's bullying in that way. That's cool, but if it's hip hop, then you shouldn't be bullying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So whatever, man. Fred the Godson.
Yeah.
Fred the Godson.
I didn't really like him.
He's one of my favourite lyrics this year, but that was kind of... He didn't get him. It was kind of boring.
Yeah.
Cassidy won. I think Cassidy definitely stepped up, did his thing. But Cassidy's a sick rapper, man. Yeah. He's always behind bars. Joel Ortiz, that was nice. I think Joel Ortiz was still one of my favourite ones. But saying that, so far, none of the verses have impressed me as much as a.
No, it was none of them were on the level. None of them were on that same level.
You know what? Forward. I'm the most unbiased when it comes to rappers, because I'm fans of all of them. Like, I want to see them all win.
You know, for me saying that, I don't even feel Kendrick Lamar that much. For me saying that they weren't all as, it was all boring.
He's still like hip hop.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's still saying that Kendrick got you know what I mean?
AC's favourite lyricist of all time is Ice-T.
No,
MC Ren, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Too short, yeah. But the thing is, it's not the point that any of them were better, is that the original really worth all the hype?
Man, I don't know, man. I think, you know what I think? Personally, I think it's a situation, where a lot of these rappers have been grinding for a very long time. Now, these rappers, Mano said it as well, these rappers are in a club every night. Because to be a rapper, you have to be out there. So all these New York guys, they're in the clubs every night. They go to the club, what do they hear? Kendrick. Who else do they hear? Drake. Who else do they hear? ASAP. Who else do they hear? Big Sean. All these guys, who aren't New York guys, but get a lot more love in New York than these people do. So when they have an excuse to tear one of them down, they all jump on like wolves. And legitimately, they may not be that upset, but they see that they have a chance to get rid of someone, tear someone down, get a little bit of shine for themselves.
That's true.
So they're gonna.
I doubt they're all that upset, but
they're not going to sleep over it.
But yeah.
Nah, see, like I was saying earlier when the music was, all these rappers, that have gone nuts over it, most of them are rappers who were popping, but now have their careers not as popping as it was. So that's why they're jumping on. But like at the same time, I hear a lot of people like going mad over it, going, competition's back in hip hop, it's so great, and da-da-da-da-da. Me personally, I think it's a load of garbage. I prefer seeing people work together and building a scene rather than infighting over stupidity like this.
Yeah, but at the same time, if that never happened, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about today.
No.
Me, I'm not interested in this competition thing. I think competition is very negative, when people take it they get emotional and go stupid. That's what it is, that's what's going on now with territoriality, you're not the king of New York. Who cares about all this rubbish, man? Just live your life, innit? What do you care about this stupid
King of New York is a very prestigious title.
That is nothing.
It comes with a very
nothing.
Big pay. Wait, do you get a crown? Do you get real? Wait a minute. It doesn't. Wait a minute, New York isn't even the kingdom. It's not even a real thing. What's the matter with you guys?
That's what I'm talking about.